Squall and the MVP, Cale Bowman, in the net for the Crowns. We can expect this to be a high-intensity game. The Squall are making it their goal to make it to the Mila Cup this season as...
Now it is, they called it,
Shot, and they score! It's a setup on the delayed call. We've been having a lot of quick goals today, and this one takes 22 seconds.
What?
Put your arm right too.
Okay, yeah.
13 from...
Because originally there was going to be a penalty call for a high stick. Sam Pulowski had took something up high, but in the end didn't matter. The Squall scored anyway. So the Crowns already on the back end of a 1-0 score. Back it goes into the left corner, back behind the net, and Bowman makes the save. Ball start, we'll do it again. And picked up by the Crowns. Sent up by Ganiga. And sent right back in. Shot from Witt gets blocked. Comes out and a potential icing. And it does make it icing against the Crowns.
I thought you were supposed to like click a body. You're not supposed to.
Tie up on the draw. Goes back towards Jack Ingles. Attempt to clear, kept in by Brian Hooks. That's Jim Bateman using the body. They go down with Ryan Reich. Coming back the other way for the Squall. BJ Goodwin, or that's Kevin Ebner rather. Tried to draw back to Tim Corrigan, but knocked away. Ingles sends it on the board. And going down, and once again, Ryan Reich. Back toward the neutral zone. Reich gives it in to an open Corrigan. Tried to push it in toward the slide, but was out of his reach. Bateman trying to grab it, but it's Pelka with a shot and it's blocked. Reich, one more time on the right wing. Deeks to himself and hits the ceiling, and that's going to blow a whistle. Tyre goes to the Crowns. Levine going across, but it's David Lane pushing it back deep in the zone, back behind the net. Cassetta. Back it goes. Pelka with a shot. Save, rebound, can't get it. Back in the left corner. Here's Lane. Shot in the screen. Taken away, and Bowman lost sight of it back behind the net. The Squall creating chaos in the slot. Pops out to Termini. As it comes back and then icing against the Crowns. Tie up on the draw. Goes to the Crowns. Out it goes.
Control. One coming.
Reardon taking a quick look. Sends it up. Intercepted. Ethan Pinto trying to hang on, but just doesn't have support. It comes back. Shot and it gets blocked. Coming from Drew Cernas. And it's back down and an icing this time against the Squall.
Hey, let's look to dump and change, Ryan White. Yep.
Yep, we got it. They should work the dump and change. Get it out.
On by the Crowns. Quick shot wide of the net. Coming from James Forbes. Hits the ceiling and a face-off.
Call Donald, whistle before the drop. Whistle before the drop.
Bang a shot wide of the net from Benny Thompson. Brian Hooks takes a body on the board. As Ryan Reich will find his way up to Kevin Ebner, but he loses control. Back the other way for James Ford. That comes back down, and Cowan plays it over to Hooks, who will send it back around for Tim Corrigan. Give it clear, fails. Back to Ford. Shot and a save by John Cowan. The delay on the whistles because there was no one immediately around him. But finally was pressured, and that will draw a face-off. Back it goes in, swatted out. Nick Cassetta racing down Brownlow, but Brownlow will get there first. Back behind the net, double teams. Now back for captain Josh Greco. Sends it forward to Nathan Hans. But they are offside as Joe Marshall was a step too far ahead.
Hey, good hustle.
Swatted out of the zone. Frank Losey takes it back in his zone. Knocked down by David Lane. Losey again. Pressured by Cassetta. Now sends it around for Janiga. Up to Joe Marshall. Hans on the right wing. Centers up and to the wrong jersey, unfortunately. As the Crowns try to tag up. Now they tag up. Greco tries the center, was looking for Hans, just out of his reach. Now looking for support. Marshall back to Hans. Shot goes wide. 2-on-2 the other way. Cassetta puts it down, and Bowman is just going to take the draw to his left. Tie-up. The Crowns have control. Up to Bateman. Bateman on a 3-on-2. Trying to get support from Chris Cookingham. Let's go back to hot to handle. Over to Lons. Would have had a breakaway had he just had an extra second. Comes back around the boards. Witt. A little hot on the stick. Now plays it down. Over to BJ Goodwin. But taken away by Andy Zakowicz. And taken away again. Long center shot. Oh, and somehow Bowman got out. It's back to Hooks. Hard shot off the boards, and Bowman is just going to take the draw. happened so quickly, but it looked like Bowman just got a piece of that shot. Back to the left corner. Attempted clear. Back to Hook. We'll just push it off the left corner. Here's Cernus. Back behind it. Big collision. Penalty is coming up. But the question is, who is it against? And now the whistle. Now let's see who's getting the call. It was hard to tell. From the indication, it looks like it's going against the Crowns.
No, we're gonna start.
The call is boarding.
Hey, guy,
It looks,
White, keep it short. Keep it short.
it looks like Tremaine going to the box. So first power play of the game belongs to the Squall. It's sent back behind the boards by Losey. A stick is lost and it belongs to Ryan Wright. Pushing is Kevin Darcy, and he gets shoved by Levine as it goes back to the right corner in the Squall zone. I can tell you that Levine has been playing very aggressive in this new season. Back on the end boards. Physical play really picking up. Back to Ennis on the opposite corner. Was looking for Corrigan, lost sight of it. Eye of John Cowan.
Roll it, Cindy. Roll it.
Back over to Jacob Ennis. Cassetta on the left wing. 35 seconds left on the power play. Saved by Bowman with a stick. Ennis in the left corner again. Ennis pressure by Brownlow. Off a body. Bats one off of Bowman. Now another wraparound attempt is cut off. It's back to Cassetta at the left point. Slaps one across. Reed Sutherland with a shot wide. Back to Lane. To an open slot. Nobody there. Trying to push it out. Southern again. And we're back to full strength. Nick Cassetta back in the corner. Headed pass blocked by Brownlow back behind the net. Losey. Sends it forward for Joe Marshall. Marshall now in a race with Pelka. Centering pass. Unavailable. Greco at the blue line. Wrist one wide of the net. Hans with a shot blocked by Pelka. Back to the center line. And Lance with the block. Lance gets there. One-timer save by Bowman. Lance back. Here's Wick. Shot wide of the net. Rebound attempt not available. Picked up by Zakowicz. Hans gets around a couple, but will be cut off. Bearden. Trying to split the D in. The shot goes wide. Less than 2 remaining. Greco. Back in his own corner. Now plays it off. Forward. To front. To piece forward, but off a stick. Reardon centers up. Corrigan. High slot. Shot and a save by Bowman. He'll cover. Tie up. Back to right, backhand, blockhand. A juggling act by Cale Bowman with the blocker. Less than 90 seconds left. It's Reich trying to get away. He got tied up. Browns attempting to clear. Now back to Reich. Shot off the safety screen. And a diamond across his angles. Must have anticipated the ball going another way. Here's Bateman. He'll throw it around the boards. Cowan comes out. He does tend to play aggressive. As it comes out, and Frank Losey take it to his own corner. 50 seconds left. Both teams go for a change. Intercepted by Cassetta. Recovered by Tremaine. Tie up. Both battling for it. They both go down. No call. And Damon's lost his helmet. He's got to recover it. He's back down and an icing with 31 seconds left.
Hey.
I just need to strap. Get some comments on how quiet I was.
Everybody recognize Martin this day of work?
In my head, I did.
Won by the Squall.
Go, Nicky!
Witt gets it up to Nick Cassetta. Cassetta hits the brakes. Shot! Nick Cassetta does it again, 2-0. That's his second of the game. And the Squall put up a last-minute goal heading toward the first intermission. But also take Martin Witt with that stretch pass to find Cassetta all the way from behind his own goal line. And Raleigh trying to get one last-minute goal of their own. They go to the right corner, 10 seconds left, off the side of the net. As moving in was Tremaine. Back to the right corner, 3 seconds left. Do they have enough time for a shot? And it couldn't settle the ball down enough. And a very strong period in these two teams. As they're already going right at it between Reardon and Joe Marshall. Browns trying to look to counterattack. They know that the Squall is their toughest opponent. They had mentioned how tough of a team they are before they even got to the Milet Cup. Back to the corner. Greco in the battle, going down. Trying to get off BJ Goodwin. Marshall gets it back. Hans. Here's Marshall and a penalty coming up against the Squall. And I think they're calling it against BJ Goodwin, so yes it is. So he'll sit for 90 seconds. And the Crowns,
Oh, I know, yeah. We just fell.
and the Crowns will have the first power play. And false start on the draw. We'll try again. Back to the Squall. It hits the ceiling, and they're going to whistle that one down since it was in a high danger area. Won by the Squall. And once again hits the ceiling. But this time play continues. Back to Marshall. Greco lets it bounce off the wall. Giving directions. Switches with his defensive partner. Now drops back, shot, and off of Ryan Reich. Hans on the left wing now plays back to Forbes. Forbes crosses. Hans tries to settle it down. Now they'll cycle. Forbes goes down low to Greco. Centers up, shot, one-timer save by John Cowan. Trying to fight through the screen. Back to Forbes again. He'll try one. Tipped wide.
Nice play, Johnny.
Back to Forbes again. Forbes tries again and again. Blocked by Reich. And Corrigan gets it out of the zone. And Hans trying to get possession. And there's an injury away from the play. It's James Forbes. And you can tell he is not happy about something. I didn't see what happened. Forbes clearly is fuming about something. We'll see if we can straighten this out. It looks like nothing is being called. 21 seconds left on the power play. And the Crowns looking to try to get back in this game, but back the other way. Pulowski with a shot goes wide. 10 seconds left on the power play. Time for one more rush. If Brownlow can get down quickly. Brownlow again, but they won't have enough time. Penalty is over. But maybe something of angles. Lost control. Here's Bateman. Shot wide of the net. Back at the point. Cernan sends it back down. Pelka tries to go around for a reared in, but intercepted. Hooking him. Plays back down again, but Pelka once again intercepts the pass. Casetta chips down. Cernan gets it away. Losey gets out to Bateman, but he just doesn't have enough speed. And going down, penalty coming up against the Crowns. Delayed call. Back over to David Lane, but they won't have a time to make a shot as the Crowns will go down a man.
Yep, I got it.
And it's going to be Jim Bateman to the box for tripping. Just that quickly, the Crowns go from power play to penalty kill. Pulowski will take the draw for the Squall, and he'll win it. Back to Witt. Wants to Witt. Tipped, and that's wide from Pulowski. Going down away from the play is BJ Goodwin. And the Crowns clear the zone. Cowan lifts it up, but intercepted by Levine. BJ Goodwin will send it down off the boards, but Bowman not taking any chances. He'll go for the face-off. Won by the Squall, settled down by Southern. Tipped, and it's wide. Tremaine tries to clear, kept in by Southern. Goes off the glass. And it will be cleared down and out. Cowan will drop it off for Witt. 40 seconds left on the power play. Witt sits down to Southern. He'll just play around the boards looking for Chris Lawns, and he'll be cut off by Zakowicz. Tremaine will clear it again. 30 seconds left. 6 minutes to go in the second period. And Pulowski will take it to the left board. Double teamed and now plays back to Witt. Witt thinks about it, passes across, shot, save by Bowman, and he'll cover.
Let's go, three. Hey, one look and you're back up.
Tie up on a draw. 5 seconds left on the penalty. Goes back to Losey, and we will go back to full strength. Trying to look for Hans, but intercepted by Corrigan. Through center, looking for a shot at a bit. Frank Losey trying to throw it, but it's right with a shot and a save by Bowman. Here's Corrigan back to Hooks, who shoots it wide. And second pass from Reich was intending for Corrigan, but picked up by Greco. Greco backhands it up, stick lift by Hans. On the left wing, Nathan Hans Trying to look for Joe Marshall on the slot. Can't find him. It's just too crowded. Here's Cassetta.
Right wing!
Covered well. Drops back to Ennis. Great block by Greco. Let's back to Pelka. Goes off the right corner. Lane tries to center. Blocked by Losey. Takes it behind the net. Lane waiting. Centers. Intercepted by Hans. 3-on-2.
Turn it over, get back!
Hans, Marshall, and Greco. Marshall with control. Tries to go across for Greco. Gets tipped on the way and over to Pelka. Browns making a change here forward. Spolowski across to Cassetta. On the left wing. Thinks about it. Center. So Spolowski shot. Save it! David Lane at the right place at the right time. 3-0 Squall.
Hey, boys, let's keep fucking rolling this.
David, nice run. David, hustle.
15, 11, 13.
That one was just being at the right place at the right time. And a mishandle by Cowan, but does get it away to Reardon. Here's DJ Goodwin. On the right circle. Takes the shot just wide. Southern. Thinks about it. Takes the shot. Saved by Bowman. Back behind the net. Back along the left wing. Covered and back to Reardon. With the shot, it's blocked and in the ceiling. No whistle. Back to Southern. Centers to Lund. One-timer save by Bowman. Back along the boards is Reardon and Cookingham. Back to Southern again. Centers up to Lund and he misfires. Back along the boards and covered up. And now tensions start to simmer as Zekowitz went after BJ Goodwin. They didn't like the fact they were stepping all over Bowman, their MVP. Won by the Crowns. Back over to Cernis, who'll send it around. And maybe a chance for Levine if he can get around Ryan Reich. And now slides it to Brian Brooks. Here's a shot, and it's blocked by Reich. Back in the corner again. Jermaine tied up on a double team. As Reich and Pelka right on top of him. Now they both come out. We cleared out by Corrigan, but it will be an ice. Back to the Crowns. It'll be Joe Marshall under control. Back behind the net, gets away. Left corner, plays it off to Greco. Greco back in the left corner. Now plays back for Drew Cernis. Shot, save by Cowan. Yeah, he closed the glove a little early, but he still made the save anyway. Gets a shot wide of the net from Hans. Back in the left corner again. Cernis trying to fight off Pelka. Now Cernin pass not available. Back out it goes. Losey. Hearing the call from Josh Greco. Team warning him of approaching danger, and they turn it over, but it's back to Greco. Back around again. Losey up to Hans. Marshall trying to center, intercepted. No icing as that was tipped in. Cernus avoids David Lane and back to Greco. Sends it across. And finds Joe Marshall. Marshall takes a hit from behind, no call. And now pressure to the outside along the boards. They're letting them play on for now. Here's Ennis back behind the net. 1 minute left in the period. Gains his own. Cassetta drops back. Ennis with a shot. Was looking for a tip. Not available. Another shot through traffic. Back in the corner. Cassetta back behind the net. Pulowski back to the right. Now across this one-timer misfired from Cassetta. Back to Ingles. Kept in by Pulowski. Using the body, trying to disrupt Cookingham. Losey turns it over. Pulowski with a shot. Save by Bowman. Rebound. Another save by Bowman. One more time. Another save. Goes right. Even at 5. And a tie-up on the draw. Zavine was getting right into the face of DJ Goodwin, but nowhere near as bad as what we just saw a couple of minutes ago. And now race into the boards as Reardon was trying to recover it, but it will come to an end for the second period. And after what we just seen in the second, who knows where this is going to go. Pulowski of the Squall and Janiga of the Crowns out of the game for misconduct. And both teams are temporarily without Jim Bateman or David Lane as they are serving the penalties. It's centering pass as the Crowns trying to take their frustrations out on the net. And a shot saved by Cowan. Hans back in the corner. Now takes it back. Shot by the net. Rebound attempt. Not available. Cleared away by Ennis. Ennis along the left wing opening. And tries a pass across, but nobody there to pick it up. Lons trying to escape. Now shot is blocked. Brownlow for the Crowns. Was going to be a 3-on-2, but one breaks away for the change. Brownlow back in the corner again. Now tries to throw it back, but it gets Nick Cassetta instead. Broken up on the transition. Cookingham trying to pass to himself, and a penalty is coming up, and it's going to be BJ Goodwin of the Squall.
You slashed me in the fucking back. You're calling in the back?
89 flashes.
So the call is a slash. So the Crowns will try to look to strike on the power play.
Kitty's next. I got the first one or the first one? Three's looking. So once this penalty, you guys
Tie up on the draw. It's going back to the corner. Still no clear winner. And it comes back behind the net. Going down is Greco. We play on. Back down off the end boards as Bowman will just leave it for Drew Cernus. Cernus waiting for his team to get a range, and now will play across for Hans. Hans looking for an opening, now drops back to Greco. Greco with a shot, it's blocked. Picked up by Cassetta, attempt to clear, stick down, and they're gonna call a high stick. And the Crowns clearly don't like that call.
I got the first one. He's here the first one that went up 3-4.
BJ, you're coming to the bench.
Won by the Squall, and they clear out. Down around the corner as Bowman will drop it off to Brownlow. 38 seconds left on the Goodwin penalty. Brownlow trying to look for a lane. Just doesn't have anything as that goes into the Squall bench. And it goes back to neutral.
BJ, come in here. You're going for BJ. BJ's coming back.
Won by the Crowns. Hans takes the outside route. Will be picked off by Ingles. Back behind the net. And right in front as Cowan was unaware that was sitting in front of him. Shot, and they score! James Forbes from the neutral zone gets the Crowns on the board with a power play goal. And Levine are getting right into Kevin Ebner. Like I said, he's been very aggressive in this season. Haven't seen him like that before. And a shot goes off of Levine. They go on the boards. Shot, that is blocked. Coming from James Forbes. Forbes will try again. Forbes with another shot, and it goes off of Pelka. Back in the corner. Pops up. Attempted swat by Corrigan as they battle in front of the Squall bench. And a shot from Brownlow goes wide. Back to Young. Centers to Ennis. 2-on-2. Drops to Ebner. Shot wide of the net. Going back to Young. Plays it back off the boards again. Back to the opposite corner. Back around. James Forbes back behind again. Tremaine will send it across. It finds Fritz. Back. They're taking their time on the transition. Now up to Tremaine. And now we'll just push it down. Both teams go for a change.
No.
Witt stands up for Goodwin. Misses him, and it's an icing.
Hey, finish this out, guys.
Tie up. Goes to the Crowns. Was looking for Losey. Gets some support. Shot going wide of Cowan. Goodwin. Clear goes to Lons, and he will finish the job. 40 seconds on the misconducts. But even when they expire, both players have to wait until the next stoppage. That comes back all the way down, and then icing against the Crowns.
You got to stay for a whistle, David. But we're going to get out there.
You can actually jump out.
Go whenever you want. Yeah, if you committee maybe go right back in. Bitch told me.
Tie up. Back to the Crowns as he lost his footing. Mosey will have to recover it for him. Attempt to clear fails. Lons back to Sutherland. Was looking for a tic-tac-toe, but he couldn't do it. And lays the body on and no call. And it's going to be offside. Offside against the Crowns. Goes back into the zone. Not taking a extraordinary pass from Ingles. Gets blocked. Second attempt. Maybe something for Greco, but he won't have time as Cowan. And Cowan gives a slash. more fireworks coming up. It all started with a slash from John Cowan. But now, a bigger mess for the refs to clean up.
4 white for the rough.
They're going to send Hooks to the box. And is that's not all they're calling, is it? So after all that, it's only Hooks to the box.
Don't act like me. Be yourself.
No, the matches are gone. He's got 118 legit. And so does he.
You have to wait.
Why don't we do it 4 and 4?
Next one's got to be after.
Yeah, they're just trying to straighten out the explanations for the penalty. So the Crowns get a power play, as Brian Hooks was the only one that got called. The call was roughing. Josh Greco with control. Comes down. Turns it over to Reardon. Attempted clear. Second effort completed by Ryan Reich. But the Crowns are going to restart their attack. Greco in trouble. Cassetta right on top of him. And Cassetta trying to break through. And he gets taken out of the play. But we continue on. Sends to the right corner. He picked up by Reardon. And more activity away from the play. And this time, it's the Crowns. No, they're going to send both of them. They're going to send both of them.
That's fair.
It's Reich to the box. And Pinto to the box. So now we have a stacked penalty situation. So
Captain. Hey, he's here.
So now both captains being called over.
Tell the teams to stop this shit, or we'll stop the game right where it's at, okay? Get everybody talking your play. The bullshit after the play, right? Everybody just wants to pair up with somebody. Well, I'm not letting that happen. You got it? So both benches got to stop this bullshit. Play, boys.
So the refs getting one warning to both captains to try to get this game under control. So as far as the Squall is concerned, we have a stacked penalty situation. The shot wide of the net. Back it goes, Brownlow.
But I'm out after the whistle.
Crossing over to James Forbes. Shot saved by Cowan. And back behind the net. And Lane, who is back from serving the misconduct. Now one-on-one shot saved by Bowman. And leaps over Bowman.
Hey, who's going for me? Who's going for me?
I'm serving the one.
No, it's even. It's 5.
When I come out, who's going for me? Hey, who is going for me?
Thank you.
Well,
Who's going for
And it's won by the Crowns. Back it goes for Forbes. 3 seconds left, and then we'll be back to full strength. Surprisingly, after all the action we have seen this period, back and glove down by Cowan, and he'll just take the draw. If the refs trying to get control of this game but with a rivalry like this, that's going to be kind of hard to control. Tie up again, pops up in the air, and they will whistle this down.
Sorry about that.
Go, Brian, let's go.
And it's going to be back into the corner. Chris Young clears the zone. Losey will take it, trying to get away from Corrigan off the side of the net. Try to lift it up, right in front, cleared away. Back of the point, shot from Wick goes wide. Another chance, that's also wide. The matching minors are about to expire, but because there's 5 on the floor each, I have to wait till the next whistle. Glove down by Wick. He'll attempt to clear. Glove down by Losey. Losey with a shot through traffic and a save by Cowan. Hans back to Greco. We'll try to go back to Hans. Lets it go to Joe Marshall. Marshall in the left corner. Good shot and a save by Cowan off the pad. Turning around is Lons. Trying to race it down. Right into Greco. Will take it away. Trying to push it down the right wing. Cowan comes out. Leaves it for Brian Hooks. Pushing it down. BJ Goodwin tries to backhand it on, just a little wide of Bowman.
And then hopefully with the whistle we can get him up.
Back behind the net. Zakowicz. Pass over to Jack Ingles. Gains his zone. Trying to get around Ennis. Hits the brakes. Now tries to backhand it across, but blocked. And a chance. Misfires. Back to Southern, who will backhand it out. Now between Lons and Pinto. Correction at Cernas. Here's Joe Marshall. Ingles on the left wing. Shot in a save by Cowan. Southern gloves it down. Less than 90 seconds left. Airs it all the way to Bowman. He'll drop it off. So now we'll see what the Crowns do with 1:15 left. Crowns trying to make a push. Hans. Center pass going down. Looking for a call. They won't get it. Shot wide the net. Rebound. Can't get through. Empty net situation. 6 on 5. Off the board. Marshall. Everyone coming together in front of the bench. It's really feisty in there. And now, attempt to clear. Blocked by Cernas. Fritz on the left wing. Shot goes wide. On your back. David Lane along with Hans. Everyone really throwing it out. Right in front of the penalty box. Going down is Hans. Is Lane. But it goes to the left wing. 20 seconds left. Trying the shot that's blocked. Okay. Hans and Lane. They're still battling out a whistle, and we may have another penalty coming.
All the way down, all the way down.
14 Ruffins.
And it's going to be Hans called for the second time today for roughing. So that effectively puts him out of the game with only 10 seconds left on the game clock. Well, this rivalry is a long ways from over, as we are only at the halfway point of the season. Tie up as this is just going to make it official. Wide of the net, 3 seconds left, and one last clear, and that will do it.